Hi everybody, I'm back again with our enmeshed series based on what it is and my personal experience with it. Enmeshed parents, I keep saying this, especially it's usually mothers versus and sons and the whole ego mess, all the siblings worshipping the matriarch. Another red flag of this is micromanaging, manipulative, constantly making decisions for you, overly involved. That's the definition or description of an enmeshed mother with her children. Overly involved, controlling, wanting to know what everyone's doing, like a busybody. So they will leave messages. I would get messages, I'm busy, I've got a life, I've got to teach. Why didn't you answer my phone call? I was calling you, I wanted to talk to you. Why didn't you answer? That's someone who thinks the world revolves around them and that you owe them your time. That's not someone who's calling because they love you or they care about you. If they did, they would just say, you're busy right now, I'll call you again, or can you call me please? That's it. That's what a normal person does who respects you as an adult. They won't demand your time and attention. And because they're overly controlling, they want to decide your future and your present. So this time, what happened is I'm in an overseas country. You must be too. I mean, there were options here in South Africa. But mommy said we should go overseas. Let's go overseas. And then mommy even called me. We were engaged. And she said, don't you think it would be better if my son came to where I am? Because then you could save money faster for the wedding. And you can come too. Guys, readers, I'm so used to blogging. It felt weird. I just couldn't put my finger on it. Why is someone else deciding where you should go? If it wasn't your idea, why are you following along with it? And for me, I always want to do things right. I didn't have the paperwork to go there. I didn't have any reason to go there. There's nothing I could apply for except a holiday visa kind of thing. So that's what I did. So I went there. I was just there on holiday and some kind of paperwork. I can't remember what it was for. So I got in and we all were together, living in the same place, opening up bank accounts so we can work hard and save for our life as a married couple. And then we did get married in South Africa. We went back. Guess what? The money we had worked hard, physically hard, really hard. I didn't yet know that I had AS, so it was painful and I didn't know why I was suffering so much. I tried 3 different kinds of jobs to see which one will cause less pain on me. They all were too much. I was suffering already when I was only 20, 21, 22, and then 23. I turned 23 after our marriage. I was 22 when we got married. And so when I say I worked hard, I mean I worked hard and suffered. There came a point when I couldn't work anymore and we didn't know why. I even got a pastor visiting, our church pastor, to come and pray for me. That's how in pain I was. So there we are. We've saved our money. We come back. Now let's go and get our rent deposit and flat. My first month's rental payment. Boom. Some person in this enmeshed group has taken our deposit, has stolen our rent money. What are you going to do about it? I asked. The answer was, well, there's nothing I can do. It's good. It's done. It's okay. That is how it is. They allow bad things to be done to them and to their partners. Run away when you see overly controlled, overly involved, knowing too much about everybody, because that's what it leads to: loss. Loss of self, loss of money, loss of freedom, loss of independence, and loss of peace, because they will talk badly about you. They will. I would hear things that were said while we're in the room together about me. I would hear from different relatives about things that were said, obviously negative. Always, always, always. And through the years, I kept saying, please defend me. Well, it's gossip, so I didn't hear it, so I'm not going to say anything. That's how it was. Even the time when I actually heard a lie about me and said, please go speak up. I just heard a lie being said about me to someone else. Well, I didn't hear it myself, so I'm not going to do anything. Someone who wants to stay out of the, someone who wants to avoid the opportunity to defend you when you're being wronged does not love you at all. At all. So there, that was one of the red flags. Overly interested in what you're doing, overly involved, manipulating, and controlling. Micro managing. Be careful of someone who wants to micromanage other people's lives or your lives. Everyone, you must all come and live here. You must all come and live here where I am, or you must do this, or I will give you all this, and you will then be beholden to me as the one who's the giver. Be careful of that. And eventually, it was clear. My mother hates you, Tandy. So and so, who's a family friend, met me. I didn't know this person, a female, of course, and at his office, which I had not been to. And she said, my mother hates you. But they don't understand why. There's no good reason why. That is how it is when you are a partner in an enmeshed family, unless you agree with everything they say. The last sign that was before this, so these people were saying, we don't even get why she's constantly hating on this girl, because none of the reasons are reasons worthy of hatred, and it's pure hate. And the way it was said was like it's nothing. Oh, my mother hates you. She really hates you. And I said, but I've been telling you that all along. Overly controlling. We were called, there was a whole intervention. We were going to leave that overseas country. You need to stay here. So they called all these people to sit us down and tell us we must stay there overseas. And how would we achieve this? By lying and saying we were refugees. And I'm like, no, I've got a home country. I'm not in any danger. I'm going back home. Why would I lie? I'm not going to lie. And that was that. And it's not only been me. There's another relative who's youngish, younger than me a bit. She did something that they didn't like. She did nothing wrong, like literally nothing wrong at all. But they viewed her as an outsider because I heard the voice note, people. I heard the voice note from a female, older female in this ego mess of theirs. And she was telling her, you're not a biological child. You're not a biological child. You're not a biological child. Your mother was a whatever, whatever, and you don't belong in the family, really. And basically, she was telling her that your mother was a hooker, or, and so, yes, my relative accepted you as their child, but you're not really their child, really. And you're not a biological child. I don't know what the word can only be a biological child. You can't be anything else but a biological child. You could have, she was probably trying to say, you're not our biological relative, and so I despise you. But either way, that level of control that I've been talking about, overly controlling, they get flying monkeys to do their job for them. Flying monkeys are people who listen to them, side with them, and stand for them and defend them. This relative got a message from someone who does not know her, a complete stranger, who this female older relative had given her number to. They gave her number to an absolute stranger, who then texted her and told her, you hurt this older woman. How dare you? You'd better apologize to her. It is scary. They're like a gang. Of course, she didn't apologize because she'd done nothing wrong. And friends, I'll end there. There's so many other things, but they're about illegal practices that they did and things they wanted me to do that were illegal. And I'm not even going to go there. I just needed you to know that the control that you see beforehand, that they are trying to wield over some other relative, they will try it on you. Run away.